Hi guys, I'm Josh. I'm still new to this type of thing. Um, I thought that I would share my story with you guys, on how I came out of the closet. Um, let's see. When I was 13 years old, I had an iPhone, and I was talking to people to guys on Kick, and um, I was hitting them up, just talking to them. And a few months later, I started sending pictures of myself, not nudes, but just like pictures of myself, like in boxers or like a selfie, like things like that. And what I forgot was that my iPhone was hooked up to my iPad, and I got my iPad taken away, so everything I did on my phone, my parents could see. And they went through all my messages, and they found out that I was gay through them. But the most hardest thing that they found was that me and my stepbrother had sexual intercourse for 7 years, and they didn't find that out until 3 years ago. And it was very difficult to hide that from them. Like, my parents are my life, and ever since then they've always been judging me on my sexual outcome, and my closest friends, my family members, judge me on who I am and why I like guys. Well, it's because I'm sexually attracted to them. Like, I'm sorry that I don't like girls. Like, that's not my fault. That was God's. Like, obviously, I was here to like guys, not girls. So my parents didn't really like that, and they kicked me out of the house. Well, now I'm here in Vegas, and just like coming out of the closet is the hardest time of your life. It's the hardest time of your life. You have to deal with all the drama and the questions and all that crap. I had to deal with it. I'm still dealing with it. I'm 18 years old. It's been going on for 5 years. 5 years. They've been making me go see counselors and therapists, like, thinking that something was wrong with me. Like, they put me on medication. I was like, no. And my parents are very religious people. And the way they found out, it wasn't that good of a way. And so, I just want to let you guys know that if you're thinking about, like, coming out of the closet, like, to do it safely, if you don't want to tell them, don't tell them. You can hide it from them. It's okay to hide some things from them. But if you're gonna come out of the closet, make sure that they're okay with same-sex marriage or same-sex relationships. Because my parents obviously aren't. And, because of that, I've had a rough life so far ever since then. I got blamed for all the years between what happened between me and my stepbrother, which isn't quite fair because he also had a part in it, but my stepmom put it all on my shoulders. So she made it seem like it was all my fault. Like, I was like, yes, it was my fault, but your son also had a doing in it. And most of the time, it was... I'm not even gonna say that, never mind. It's a hard subject to even talk about, sorry. And, Hi guys, I thought I would talk to you about my story of how I came out, technically speaking, of the closet. Most of you know what that term means, but for those of you that don't, coming out of the closet means coming out being gay, like letting people know. So, it all started when I was 13. I had an iPhone. Like, just got an iPhone, got an iPad for Christmas. Sorry, that was my boyfriend. And, I didn't think of what I was doing at the time. Like, I was sending pictures of my boxers to all these guys I've been online. I didn't really know them. They lived in different states. So they could have been catfishing me. And one day, I got my iPad taken away. Well, I had my iPhone and my iPad linked together, so whatever did my iPhone went to my iPad as well. And so my stepmom had my iPad, and so what had happened was, I would be talking like these guys, and she went through all my photos, and everything I went to, but then one of the conversations was, I actually got cyberbullied on Facebook. One of my friends was saying how he's gonna go smoke some hookah, and all I said was nobody cares, and he was saying, "Oh, go take shots of Bleach Kid," and then his brother started commenting in it, and then his friends started commenting in it, and all I said was nobody cares. That's all I said. And of course I was defending myself, like I'm not going to sit there and just take it, so I had to do something about it. And so I had to screenshot the conversation that we had, show it to the cops, write an incident report about what happened and why it happened and all that. And then I had to block him. And then, so she found that and she got mad at me about that, like that was my fault. And then, when I was 10 years old, that's when I first viewed pornography. And so, the day after that, my stepbrother was 11, and he wanted to experiment with me. But it wasn't just that one time. This was for a few years. It went on for 7 years. And those are 7 years of my life that I can't get back. I had to hide that from my own parents. They didn't even know. But then when my stepmom found out, she blamed the whole thing on me, like it was my fault. My stepbrother didn't get any of the blame at all. I got all of it. And after that, my whole life kind of went down the drain. And I lost trust in my parents. And all this happened. And it just didn't go well. Because when I came out to them, they weren't very happy. My stepmom actually kicked me out. My dad didn't have a saying in it. And it was very hard for me. It still is. Whenever me and my stepmom talk, we get into fights. Me and my dad don't talk anymore because of her. I don't get along with my parents right now. I'm with my mom and my stepdad, and it's hard to do. nobody understands what I've been through. I've been through bullying. I've been through, like, the sexual thing with my stepbrother for that long. And I have hurt and anger still locked inside of me from those 7 years. Maybe more because of the bullying that I've been through. I don't let anger out, and when I do, it's not fun. It's actually really scary to me because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who it's going to come out on. I don't know how to let it out. And everyone thinks I'm this kid that doesn't have any problems. Well, you're wrong. I do have problems, and nobody sees I'm always that kid with a smile on his face, but really inside, I'm happy on the outside, but crying on the inside. And it's hard. I'm two-faced about my parents, about my stepmom, my dad. I'm two-faced about them. And I know I am. I can actually own up to it. I've lost a few friends because of me coming out of the closet. They didn't really like it. And, it's just been hard. And then, I told my mom back in June, July, and she said, well, are you happy that you are gay? I was like, yeah, I am. I was like, now I don't have to worry about being judged, or having to worry about what people have to say about me. And my mom is accepting the fact that I'm gay, and so is my stepdad. My stepdad took me and has his own son. He's more of a dad than my dad will ever be, which is very hard for me to say, but it's the truth. And, it's just been hard. Like, I know most of you did it, like, over the phone, or, like, to their face, like, it came out to the face. I came out from text messages, and a whole bunch of different ways. And my stepmom, she still tries to think that she can make me go straight. Like, even if I'm gay, she'd be like, oh yeah, you can still marry a lady. I'm gay. I like men. I like the D, not the V. Get it right. And, she doesn't understand me very well. And so, if whoever is watching this video right now, if you ever need, like, if you're afraid to come out because of what your parents would say, I would say to wait then. If you don't feel ready, you don't feel ready. You wait until you are ready to come out and know that you really, really are truly gay. And I'll tell you right now, it's probably the hardest thing in life that you'll ever do. If you ever need anything, you can just email me on this video and I can help you. Now, I do have a boyfriend, so no flirting with me, I'm sorry. But yeah, so thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope this video helped someone.